Test this and see if this works. Oh, check, check. Check. Microphone check. Check, check. Check, check, check. Is live? Is this live? Check. Microphone check. Check, check. Yeah, I think it's live, guys. I think it's live. I think we are live. It's live. Is this live? Awesome, awesome. Microphone check. Check, check. Yeah, I think it's live, guys. I think it's live. I think we are live. Today, we're going to talk about the books that have inspired me, and maybe they will inspire you too. Okay, so let's get into this. My first book, again, this is a natural one, is obviously the Bible. If you don't have a Bible at home, I would highly recommend you go find one. If you go to some sort of church, and they'll basically be able to give you a Bible for free. Now, why a Bible? Bible stands for Basic Instructions Before Leaving Earth. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's basically what it's all about. If you have a Bible at home, make sure you read that thing, make sure you go through it, because these are, you know how you know how when you're a baby, or when you become a dad or a mom, there's no instructions on how to take care of that baby. Well, these are the instructions on how to take care of yourself and how to take care of your baby. Okay, grab any Bible, it will take care of you, and you'll actually get to know a lot of things you didn't know about yourself, such as why are we here, where are we going, is this all going to end, or are we just here to being tortured? Okay, not making light of things, but it's I don't know how to explain this. People spend their lives talking about their Bible. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but if you don't have a Bible, please go ahead and order one and actually go through it. It's going to teach you a lot. The second book that really inspired me is Who Not How. Right. The formula to achieve bigger goals through accelerating teamwork. Now, this basically showed me that, hey, I don't have to do everything. I don't have to do every single thing. I can actually go out there, find partners, find people who are in the same boat as me or who are doing something different, and get them on the same team, and then we can actually create something significant. Dr. Benjamin Hardy has really good books. The other one was 10x is easier than 2x. Oh my goodness. This book is something else, right? This not only shows you how to 10x your business, not Grant Cardone style, but actually 10x your business and actually, you know, become a world-class entrepreneur. I'm not gonna go too deep into it. I didn't write a summary or anything like that. I'm just recommending you books that have inspired me. Right? If you want to go and start, you know, reading books, these are my top books that have actually inspired me. The other book about for from Dr. Benjamin Hardy is The Gap in the Gain is actually really good, focusing on the gain instead of the gap is huge, 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 huge. Be Your Future Self Now talks about how Mr. Beast basically decided, hey, today in this moment, I'm going to decide to be the best YouTuber, and how he actually did that. Oh, such a good book. I read that when I went on a trip. I couldn't put it down, to be honest. Oh, here's another cool thing. If you ever want to really read a book and actually, you know, retain some of these things that are in the book, get the audio version of the book and the physical version of the book and read them at the same time. At the same time, you'll be amazed at how actually I've actually been practicing this, and it's been actually really, really cool. I got that tip from my friend Alex Hormozy. So think about that. The other books that have inspired me is Dan Presley. This guy is on a whole nother level. Not Don, sorry, Dan. No. Um, Key Person of Influence. Right. That's the book. That's the book that has actually, showed me the path. This thing has shown me the path on the 5 steps to become one of the most highly valued and highly paid people in your industry. This is it. These are the steps I'm currently doing, right? Because step 1, you got to identify who you are, where you are, and step 2 is publish something. Funny enough that you say that, I do have something that I have published. Let's see if it comes up. Yeah, there it is. I do have my Power Hour planner. If you ever want to get this Power Hour planner, it's packed with a lot of value. It comes with a weekly planner. It comes with days of the week, top 3 priorities, weekly goals, habit tracker. So much that you will feel like you are actually getting closer to achieving your goals, and at the same time you're reflecting on the Bible and you're reflecting on your spirituality. You're actually basically combining your professional, spiritual, and personal life into one bubble by using this book. I'm part of a leader impact group in our city here, and this is some of the things that we talked about every single Friday. All right, so if you want to grab that book, Power Hour, Plan with God, uh, it will definitely help you become more productive. Now, the other books that Daniel Presley has done is, oh, this one is a good one. Oversubscribed. Oversubscribed is basically, I just did a video on how to come up with a subscription business. This is basically going to show you how to extract, how to get people lined up to your business, you know, to do business with you, kind of thing. It's just going to show you how people actually do events, how you can actually get people to demand your services, demand your business before you even go out there and start talking about it. Such a good book, such a really good book. I recommend it. 24 Assets. This is such a good book in that the one lesson I learned from it is that the more assets you have in your business, the better. Have you ever seen how many aspects or assets that a big business has? A lot, a lot, a lot. But a small business, they practically have nothing. Practically have nothing. The more assets you put together, the better. Anyways, something to think about. Other books that have inspired me have been, oh yeah, this guy is good. Groeschel. What's his name again? I forget. Yeah, Craig Groeschel. This guy. Yeah, I've actually read this book within my group, my Lead the Impact group, and it's really really good. It is really good. It helps you to actually make decisions. Actually helps you to actually think about, hey, what am I going to do here? What's the next step? Why am I doing this? Right. The other book is Winning the War in Your Mind. Oh, this was such a good book. For those of you, again, for those of you who are struggling, for those of you who are struggling with your mindset, this is such a good book, right? Most of the time we sit there and we ruminate, we think about things, and we just can't go get over that hump. This is such a good book. Highly, highly recommend it. Winning the War in Your Mind. You know, change the way you think, you change your life. Such a good book. I love it. Habits. Atomic Habits. This is another really good book in that it taught me that by making 1% increments in your life, 1% changes in your life, it will actually make a huge change over the course of a year, 2 years. Imagine you're making the changes and other people around you are not making the changes, right? What's going to happen? You're going to go, they're going to go, right? So, something to think about, something to definitely think about. Read this book. Highly, highly recommend it. Um, the other book I will probably say is Profit First. This will help you to set up your business in a way. Oh, Mike McCullough, oh, such a good author. Even the way he puts, he writes his book, it's enjoyable. It's very, very enjoyable. In that he will basically teach you how to transform your business. You know, set aside the profit first. Set aside money first before you start spending it on taxes and expenses and all that good jazz. He's going to show you the exact method on how to do that, right? Yeah, he has other really good books as well, but I haven't read too many of them, but I do know the Profit First one is a really good one. Let's see here. Another one is, yeah, John Maxwell. You can't go wrong with John Maxwell, man. John Maxwell is on a whole nother level. On a whole nother level. Just pick up any of his books and it will just basically transform you, right? 5 levels of leadership, proven steps to maximize your potential. It's really, really good. How do you climb up those 5 levels? Really, really good. Another person, Patrick Lencioni. Yeah, this guy. The 5 dysfunction of a team. Yeah, I loved it. 6 types of working. Actually, this one was actually surprisingly really well put. Six types of working geniuses, a better way to understand your gifts, your frustrations, and your team. The way he writes the books, it's like he's telling a story, but in those stories, he's actually giving us some life advice at the same time. This book basically changed my mind. This with Who Not How, imagine, okay, so imagine um, you have a business, but you have things that you have to do, and then there's other things that you enjoy doing, and then there's other things you don't like doing, right? It's gonna come to it's gonna come down to what are the things that you actually really like and what are the things that actually frustrate you about your business. Can you delegate that to something else? So those are the six types of of working geniuses. So just go through it. Go through it. It will change your life. Let's see here. Uh, so many books. I read so many books, guys. But those are the books that actually made an impact for me, and the books I keep coming back to. Um, it's just one of those things that if you're not reading, you are going not going to grow. Basically, you're not going to grow. Um, my friend Alex Hormozy, oh, can't forget this guy. Cannot forget this guy. $100 million offers and $100 million leads. It's gonna teach you everything you need to know about marketing. Everything you need to know about marketing. Actually, in fact, I'll probably put that this guy is probably the best author so far that I've read, in that he dissects these things in a way that actually makes sense. They actually make sense. How to put together some offers that people will feel stupid saying no to. Like, that's such a good book. Every time I go back to that book and be like, okay, I need to put an offer together. How can I make this irresistible in that people can't even say no to this, right? And then this just shows you how to get the leads. How do you get the lead? There's four methods, right? You either reach out to your friends, reach out to your friends' friends, reach out to friends of friends or people you don't know, or you advertise. That's basically the summary of that book. But go back and read it. It will show you more step-by-step process. I can't forget my favorite, Russell Brunson. This guy came up with Expert Secrets and .com Secrets and Traffic Secrets. Read those books and you basically become a marketing genius, right? How to go on stage, right? The Undergrad Playbook to converting online visitors into lifelong customers. That's a really good one, right? .com Secrets, teaching you how to put together a funnel and things like that. Where to get the traffic. Oh, anyways, enough said. Uh, let's see here. The other one would probably be my friend Brendan Bouchard. High performance habits. Oh, it just you know when you get that feeling like it's like you just ate a really good meal and you're just like, yes. you know, that's what this book makes me feel like. I probably should go back and reread this thing. High Performance Habits is one of the top books that you're going to read and be like, wow, I did not know that. I did not know Oprah was actually going through this high performance habits, herself. And that's why she's so successful. Again, motivation manifesto, really, really good. The charge, really good. But start with the high performance habit. And, you know, that will take you to a whole new level of basically performance. So these are some of the books that actually inspired me throughout my life. There's a lot more that go into it, but here without changing this from Trash Man to Cash Man. I actually haven't read this book, man. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What I have read is Boss Moves. Yeah, Boss Moves. That's a really good book. That's It's not even on Amazon. That's how that's how crazy this is. That's how crazy this is, right? This guy will teach you how to actually put together some serious boss moves. In that, uh, when you read this book, it will teach you a lot of things that a lot of people don't know. And my friend here, Myron Golden, he teaches people how to make $1 million a month. $1 million a month, right? And this is just some of the basic things that he's put together for people. So that's basically it for now. I am in the process of writing another book, and I'm super excited on this journey. And I hope you come on this journey with me. If you haven't written a book yet, get started. If you don't know how, contact me and we'll do this together.